Hello everyone, and welcome to a journey of self-discovery and happiness in the most common places. Today, we delve into the concept of finding joy in the ordinary. But what does that mean? It means finding happiness not in grand adventures or extraordinary circumstances, but in the ordinary, everyday moments of life. Consider this: the aroma of your morning coffee as you take that first sip, the comforting warmth of the mug cradled in your hands. This is not just a routine, but a moment to be savored, a moment to be happy. Or think about a walk in the park, the rustle of leaves underfoot, the gentle whisper of the wind, the distant laughter of children playing. It's not a grand spectacle, but it's a symphony of simple pleasures that can bring a smile to your face. And what about a simple conversation with a friend? The exchange of thoughts, the shared laughter, the comfortable silences. It's an ordinary interaction, but it's a treasure trove of joy if you truly immerse yourself in it. These are just examples, but the principle applies to all aspects of life. It's about shifting our perspective to see the extraordinary in the ordinary. It's about recognizing that happiness is not something we chase in big events or milestones, but something we find in the mundane tasks and moments that make up our everyday lives. Why is this important? Because when we learn to find happiness in the ordinary, we realize that joy is not a destination, but a journey. We realize that we don't need to wait for big moments to be happy. We can be happy here and now in the little moments that make up our days. So how do we cultivate this mindset? It starts with mindfulness, with being present in the moment. It involves gratitude, appreciating what we have instead of longing for what we don't. It requires a shift in perspective, seeing the beauty and joy in the ordinary everyday moments. Remember, the most ordinary moments can hold extraordinary happiness, so let's embrace the ordinary and find joy in our everyday lives. In our quest for happiness, often we forget the power of gratitude. This isn't about grand gestures or extravagant gifts. It's about acknowledging the small acts of kindness and the ordinary moments that bring us joy. Imagine stepping onto a bus early in the morning. The driver greets you with a warm smile, welcoming you aboard. Instead of rushing to find a seat, you take a moment to return the smile and thank the driver. This simple act of gratitude not only brightens the driver's day, but also sets a positive tone for your own. Or picture yourself at work, swamped with tasks and feeling overwhelmed. A coworker sees your stress and offers to help. Instead of just breathing a sigh of relief, you express your sincere appreciation for their assistance. This gratitude strengthens your relationship with your coworker and fosters a supportive work environment. And how about at home? A family member might lend an ear when you need to vent, prepare your favorite meal just to cheer you up, or support you in your pursuits. Acknowledging these gestures with gratitude nourishes the bonds of family and makes home a source of comfort and happiness. These scenarios are common everyday experiences, yet they hold immense potential for joy and fulfillment if only we remember to express our gratitude. The Bible, in 1 Thessalonians 5:18, reminds us to give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. This isn't about blind optimism or ignoring life's challenges. It's about finding the strength and positivity in every situation by acknowledging the good in our lives. It's about embracing gratitude as a way of life. Gratitude, my friends, is a powerful catalyst for happiness. It shifts our focus from what's missing in our lives to the abundance that's already present. It helps us realize that the source of happiness isn't always in chasing what's next, but in appreciating what's now. So let's make a conscious effort to express gratitude in our daily lives. Let's thank the bus driver, appreciate the coworker, acknowledge the family member, because gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. In the hustle and bustle of life, we often forget to live in the moment. And that, my friends, is where the concept of mindfulness comes in. So what is mindfulness, you might ask? In its simplest form, mindfulness is a state of active, open attention to the present. It's about observing your experiences as they occur, without judgment and without distraction. Imagine you're eating your favorite meal. Now, instead of mindlessly gobbling it down, try to savor each bite. Feel the texture of the food, taste its flavors, and appreciate its aroma. That's mindfulness in action. It's about fully engaging with the present moment with what you're doing right now. Or perhaps you're out in nature. Instead of rushing through your walk, take a moment to truly observe your surroundings. Notice the colors of the flowers. Listen to the birds chirping. Feel the breeze on your skin. That's mindfulness too. It's about fully immersing yourself in the experience, soaking up every detail of the present moment. And let's not forget about our interactions with others. How often do we truly listen when someone is speaking to us? Mindfulness encourages us to give our full attention to the person in front of us, to truly listen and engage with what they're saying. It's about being present in our relationships, and that can lead to deeper connections and more meaningful interactions. So, why is mindfulness so important in finding happiness? Well, it's simple. When we're fully engaged with the present moment, we're not worrying about the past or stressing about the future. We're simply enjoying what's happening right now. And that in itself can bring us a sense of peace and contentment. Mindfulness helps us appreciate the beauty of the present moment, the joy in the ordinary, and the fulfillment in the mundane. It allows us to see the world through a lens of gratitude and appreciation, which can ultimately lead to a happier, more fulfilling life. Being mindful means being present, and being present often leads to happiness. So why not give it a try? The next time you find yourself rushing through your day, take a moment to pause, breathe, and simply be. You might just find a little bit of happiness in the process. Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in our hearts. Our lives are filled with little moments that, when noticed, can bring us an immense sense of joy and fulfillment. Take, for instance, the innocent laughter of a child. It's pure, unfiltered, and contagious. It's a small moment, but it can instantly lift our spirits and remind us of the simple joys of life. Then there's the unconditional love of a pet, their excitement to see us, their unwavering loyalty, their ability to comfort us without saying a single word. Again, small things, but they hold a huge place in our hearts. And let's not forget the aroma of freshly baked bread wafting through the house. It's a simple pleasure, yet it can evoke feelings of warmth, comfort, and home. These small things may seem insignificant in the grand scheme of life, but they are the moments that truly matter. The secret to happiness might not be in the grand and the extraordinary, but in the small and ordinary things we often overlook. Finding happiness in everyday life isn't just about feeling good. It's about appreciating life as it is. We've explored the power of embracing the ordinary, practicing gratitude, cultivating mindfulness, and appreciating the small things. These are not just steps, but keys to unlock the door of joy in our day-to-day lives. It's important to remember that your happiness matters. It's the fuel that drives us, the light that guides us. It's more than a feeling, it's a state of being. It's in the laughter shared with friends, the peace found in a quiet moment, the satisfaction of a job well done. It's in the everyday moments that we often overlook. So, as we conclude, we encourage you to keep seeking joy in the mundane, to keep appreciating the ordinary. For it is in these moments that true happiness is found. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards everyday happiness. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Remember, happiness is a journey, not a destination.